how culture changed due to technology advancement in Australia culture lifestyle. In the present society, current innovation is clearly growing quickly and it is portrayed as a negative effect. It tends to be seen that innovation is a replacement of all qualities of life. The motivation behind each innovative development is to profit the lives of humankind, according reauthorizing the positive meaning of innovation. Nonetheless, in long haul, it may not be useful. For example, instruction, work, and relations are largely getting subject to innovation. The internet is perilous and child obesity is increasing. There has consistently been an association among innovation and culture, from the creation of the wheel to the improvement of cell phones. Innovation has impacted human culture similarly as much as culture has affected the development of innovation. The 21st century has seen the world gotten truly globalized. Transportation has changed the travel industry and media communication presently work inside a worldwide market. Today, individuals can instantly see, follow, and connect with event and individual any place on the planet. Because of current worldwide interchange, the limitlessness of our reality has been localized. Distance is no longer relevant to our day-by-day lives. We can communicate, obtain, measure, and send data at the speed of light. As per a 2015 report by Oxford Research Institute, Australians are the most likely individuals on the planet to use a digital gadget to get their news. A report from the International Institute for Management Development ranked Australia 15 out of 63 countries with regards to advanced intensity. There's no doubt that Australia has embraced innovation and the advanced way of life. However, has it enhanced the social structure holding the system together? The worldwide progress to a digital hyper-associated world has made a few specialists call for action to preserve Australian culture from the infringement of globalization. Multiplied by tech giants like Facebook, Apple, Google, and Amazon. In any case, what impact has worldwide digitization had truly on the Asian culture? Some are worried that regardless the massive opportunities innovation has brought, Australia is still considered a social footnote worldwide. On the off chance that the after effects of SEO calculations and web bullet point article are your only source of information, at the point that you could be excused for expecting the depth and breadth of Australian culture added up to little more than tragic stories about harmed koalas, the Great Barrier Reef, or Steve Irwin. It's not surprising that stores of stereotypes prevail for a lot of its young history. Australia and its social and inventive enterprises were isolated from other English taking market by distance. However, distance is no longer a barrier to access or transmission. As a nation with a huge multicultural populace, 27% of Australians were born overseas. Australia has taken eagerly to advanced strategy for communication and entertainment and has built up a huge appetite for digital content. The web has dramatically affected culture, particularly popular culture. The previous decade has seen the imaginative industry across the world open in new and energizing manners. Consistently, groups explode on locals like SoundCloud and Spotify. YouTube startled in huge number of perspectives from crowds around the world. Bloggers compose articles for tip-top print media distribution and sign book deals. The opening up of the means of production has created an environment where never been simpler to attempt to make your creative dreams come true. Australia as well has been cleared up in the sense that anyone can participate. YouTube characters like Natalie Tran and Troye Sivan have put Australia on the worldwide stage. Performers like Cody Simpson and group like the Creators, who got their big breaks thanks because of online media and the viral impact, are indicating the world that Australian culture adds up to something beyond Paul Hogan and Mad Men. In all actuality, online substance creation provides it creators with an unique ability to engage with their crowds, and in doing as such provides the more extensive role with a much more nuanced and reasonable illustration of that Australian culture truly is. Since 2014, Screen Australia has partnered together with Google on its Script Ahead program multiple times to help give financing to well-known Australian online makers to take their work to a worldwide level. From multiple points of view, it is because of digital technologies that Australians have had the option to proceed to make and add to the story of the country's way of life. The quantity of online content created has dramatically increased in the course of the most recent 15 years. 230,000 new Australian creators have used the web and social media to impart their manifestation to the world, making a $6 billion consumer access. The entirety of this during when financing to expression and culture programs the nation over was in effect regularly slashed in the central government. Specialists have since quite a while ago highlighted the way that the making of especially Australian content requires government support. However, there is overpowering proof which shows that despite very little government funding, guideline or market intervention, the digital content business have been consistently developing, and Australian advanced substance has been obtaining huge loyal followings in the remote. The expanding consumption of privately made media online is driving a culture change inside Australia and moving perception abroad. It's driving new income streams, making new openings, it's connecting remote communities across the nation, over and the world, and giving them new opportunities to partake as the two customers and creators. If the government plans to meet its ambitious objective of changing Australia into one of the world's thriving digital economies, at that point it needs to quite fooling around about putting resources into computerized culture. The world has consistently been occupied by diverse populations and their own one of a kind feeling of personality, spirituality, and social conversation. The creation and advancement of new innovation have empowered us to convey this character on a worldwide scale. This relationship among innovation and culture is a complex relationship, a figurative hover of impact, and it offer remarkable open door for financial development and community well-being. Australia can gain by this chance if it's ready to perceive that the eventual fate of expressions and culture is advanced. There are plainly the two advantages and disadvantages of juvenile innovation use. The truth of the matter is, it is significant for young people to learn and get innovation. It's become a piece of everyday for all us individuals to use a PC or a mobile phone. It is fundamental as a role, particularly for when they are more established and have occupation. Nonetheless, innovation use should not be excessive. Extraordinary innovative use in young people can cause a wide range of issues, socially and physically. It is significant for young people to comprehend that yes, innovation is something stunning, and yet it should not be used all the time. They should not be excessively reliant on it. Youths need to discover that associationally innovation is the correct answer for a situation. That's all from me. Thank you.